Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to the HNU podcast with your hosts, Himalay
And Urvashi.
Yeah. We're going to go on a freestyle one this time. There's no topic of discussion. We'll put it at the end. I don't know. Right. I hope you enjoy. How's life?
Terrifying.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just at that stage where everything just seems so like, oh my God, you're an adult. You got to step up. You got to take responsibility. You got to do shit.
Right.
You got to do something with your life. And right now, that quote is just in my mind. You get out of life what you put in to life, right? So it's a bit of self-reflection where I'm like, okay, what am I actually doing? Like, what am I actively doing to get out of life what I want out of life?
Yeah. You're juicing it.
And the truth is, not enough.
Not enough.
Right now, I don't think I'm doing enough.
Okay, then. But that's a good thing that you've acknowledged that now, because now you can actually do something about it.
True. I think it's because, like, I low-key am just like, am I ready to step into, like, work life and into, like, all these things? And I am. It's just I'm the one stopping myself from actually experiencing it.
But it's also, you won't ever fully feel comfortable until later anyway. Like, it's going to feel uncomfortable the first time going into something new. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But I guess that's where you need to start falling in love with that uncertainty.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. How are you?
How am I? Relaxed.
That's good.
I feel relaxed. That's what I wanted. That's what I'm getting.
That's good. I love that. The difference is I'm like terrified. You're like relaxed.
Yeah. You got a storm. Keep your storm over there. If you need a tap out for 5 minutes, I'm here. But just keep it over there. No, to be fair, I'm relaxed, but also I'm productive. So that's why I'm enjoying it. You know, they all say when you've heard, I've heard loads of people saying you'll enjoy it more at the top when you know that you've enjoyed the journey, because that's the important part, the journey part. And if you're not enjoying that, then, well, there's something, you need to change that. You can't just complain all the time and be like, I'm so bored, blah, blah, blah. You can be like that, cool, but only give yourself a certain amount of time to do that. Because then after that, you need to start being productive and be like, all right, get the fuck up there.
Now deal with it.
Deal with it. That's it. And just keep going.
Yeah.
That's what I like doing anyway.
That's good.
What are you going to say?
I heard, you know who Jorina Lucas is, right?
Yeah.
He's a really good artist. He's the one that I'm like getting more into.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I just feel like he speaks the truth a lot, like in his songs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
That's a very generic answer, by the way.
What do you mean?
But I guess it is, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking about like rappers and stuff like that. People actually listen to them and jump into this experience that person has had. That's what I like to do when I listen to music anyway. Yeah. When I listen to it, I don't attach my feelings to the song. I'm listening in a perspective of the person, the artist.
Yeah.
And really like being able to feel what they're feeling.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost like you put yourself into their shoes as you're listening to like everything they're talking about or rapping about or singing about. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy that music has that ability to like lift you up and like bring you down and make you see different ways and to see different perspectives and just, I don't know. It's definitely therapy for me.
I don't think I'll ever be able to live a day without listening to music. No, that's a bit too extreme. I could go a day, but forever, I don't think I could do it.
I don't think I could do it.
Not ever listen to music, ever. No. It's not happening. No. I'd go like, people would say I'm crazy because the whole time I'm just going, I'm just making music.
Just making your own music.
You know what I mean? Trying to live my life.
I can imagine that. You just walk into a room like...
Yeah. I do that all the time when I'm at work. They're probably looking at me like, what's this guy doing? I'm like I'm hearing a song in my head. I'm just like nodding my head and like tapping my feet.
Yeah.
Do my work, you know.
Do you have that thing where like if you have a song in your head, right, and you're like about to do something, like whether you're about to go to bed or you're about to go somewhere, do you have to listen to that song?
No.
I have to. Like, especially if it's before bed. Like, if there's a song in my head, I have to listen to it to satisfy my brain. And then I'm able to do whatever I need to do.
Okay.
Which is why I listen to music for like hours on days. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I've caught you a couple of times dancing.
Yeah.
With headphones on. Then I just scare you. And it's the funniest reaction all the time.
It's so annoying though, because I'm just like in my own, like, you know the movie Soul, when he's like playing music and he's in this whole other place.
Yeah.
I'm literally in that place, like just dancing, like in my own tune, listening to music.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soul is a really good movie for someone who's not watched it, honestly.
I've watched Lightyear today.
Oh, well, how was it?
It's actually really good. I liked it. It was good.
That's good. Yeah, I need to watch that still. I've got so much still to watch. That's another thing. Movie lists and series that we need to watch.
I watched quite a few movies today, to be fair, because I had so much time on my hands.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say has been your favourite series, like, this month? I'm saying this month because I know it's ever-changing.
Favourite? It's got to be The Boys. Oh, my God. If you haven't watched The Boys, yo, you're missing out. I'll tell you now, it's such a sick show. It's like superheroes, but they're just bad. They're bad superheroes. It's really interesting, the concept. But check it out on Amazon Prime. Ooh.
And what would you say is your favourite movie so far?
Favourite movie this month?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Okay, what was the last movie you watched? Because you said you watched some today.
Well, it was Lightyear, innit? So.
Oh, okay, first.
Yeah, that was good. What about you?
Favourite series at the moment would have to be Only Murders in the Building, because I'm watching that with Mom. But the thing is, when I watch things with Mom, you know I'm gonna be so behind on episodes because she's barely free to actually sit down and watch something with me.
Yeah.
But so I'm like 2 episodes behind. But it's a really good series. Yeah, it's kind of mad. They talk about podcasts and stuff as well. They have their own podcast in the show.
Yeah.
So it's fun to see like how we're doing ours versus how the directors and writers have made theirs.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my God, my voice.
Turn into a boy.
Fuck you. Why is it so raspy though? What the hell? But yeah, and favorite movie. I was also gonna say New Girl. Like, I feel like a series of all time is New Girl.
I'd say it's in my top 3.
Yeah, New Girl's definitely up there. And then obviously Stranger Things. As much as people say it's a generic answer, it deserves to be there because it's like
good. That was really good. Yeah.
Exactly.
I liked it.
So yeah, Stranger Things is up there. New Girl is up there. Umbrella Academy. I know you've not watched that.
Ooh, another one as well. These are like hidden gems. I swear down. There's a show called Altered Carbon. Wicked show. There's 2 seasons on. I think it's on either Netflix or Spotify.
Amazon Prime.
I was gonna say Spotify on Amazon Prime. Wicked.
Yeah. I don't know about favourite movie. I feel like it differs. So for Bollywood, there's the Houseful franchise, all the Housefuls. But I think my favourite would be A Houseful 3. And then Hollywood favourite movie. I don't think I have a Hollywood favourite movie, unfortunately.
I'm sure you do. You just can't think about it right now.
Probably Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
You know, the most recent Spider-Man that's come out.
Which was really good.
Was it the Multiverse?
No, that's Multiverse of Madness.
No, I've not watched that.
That you're talking about Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. So you've got something exciting coming up.
Yeah.
By the time this is out, you will have already experienced it.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy listening back. I've got so many expectations, but I'm not allowing myself to go over the top with those expectations because I know how I am, and if something doesn't hit, then I'm gonna be upset about it. So I'd rather just not have it at all in it. Just go in blind. Fuck it.
Yeah, like you're not the one to like look at previous videos and stuff of it.
What do you mean?
Of like concerts, of their concerts.
I've seen them like passing by, but I've never actually gone into looking at what they looks like. But I do know that it is crazy. Like, I'm gonna come home with this wristband. I hope. I don't know if they're gonna take it back or not. I don't think they should, but we'll see. If I've got it, wicked.
Yeah. No, that's
Have I even said Coldplay? I'm going to see Coldplay in Wembley it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, yo. I'm gonna cry. I'll cry, yo. I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna be there. Tears in your eyes.
It seems like an accurate representation of what you're going to be like.
That's what it's gonna be like.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You've not been to any concerts or anything, have you?
I have, JLS.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. How
My
was it?
first ever concert was a JLS concert. It was actually really good. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, you know how like they do all the security checks and stuff? As much as I'm glad they do that and stuff, it's very like, I don't know, it's very nerve-wracking, especially because I had a camera and I didn't know whether they were going to confiscate it or not. But because it wasn't a lens detachable one, so you can't stick anything in the camera, they allowed it and they let me go through. But yeah, it was a good experience.
Right.
It was a good concert, good company. But I think if I was to do it again, I would try and go to a bigger arena and stuff. But yeah, so I'd choose I'd probably also choose someone whose songs I know all of, because there was a lot of songs I was like, okay, well, clearly I'm not as diehard as a fan as I thought I was.
Yeah, that's one worry I've got as well, to be fair. Fucking when they go and I'm like, oh, it's one of this tune. Bro, I've been listening to them for the last 12 years of my life. What's going on?
Yeah, you just completely blank out, forget all the lyrics. You're like, oh no.
It'll just be mumbling coming out.
Yeah. But no, it was good. It was fun. I definitely want to go to also like Wireless or like a big festival with multiple artists.
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
Because I feel like that would be like a whole other experience, because you have so many sets, so many different artists, like with different visions. So that would be cool.
Next year. That's what I'm doing.
That sounds like a good plan. I also want to go see like the people who I listen frequently to. So probably like Dua Lipa. I'd want to go see Billie Eilish 100%. I missed out when she came to the UK. I should have bought tickets, but I didn't. But oh well, there's gonna be more from her.
That's true. There's only one artist that I'm really looking forward to seeing after so many years. It's Chris Brown, man. I hope he comes to the UK and starts touring, because that is gonna be a madness.
That one's gonna be really good as well, yeah. But yeah.
See, breezy, man. It's killing me, saving Catherine.
But yeah, just the most frequently listened to artists. Like, would you go see a Brent Fires concert?
Yeah, definitely vibes.
Yeah, and Thames.
Thames, yes.
Yeah. See, the thing with that is, I feel like I don't know enough songs. I have like my favorites from them, but then I haven't heard all of their songs.
Right.
So I'd be in two minds. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to.
No, you need to listen to his whole thing first before you
decide. Yeah.
Decide. Trust me.
Yeah.
He's cold.
But who else is there? Who would you say is your favorite artist of all time?
Chris Brown. Facts.
Seconded by Drake.
Second would be Drake. Yeah. And then third, fourth, fifth, it gets techie there. It always slides up and down. So you got the likes of her. You got Jenny Aiko. Am I saying that right?
Janae
Aiko.
Janae Aiko. Unless I'm saying it wrong, who knows?
Who else? Oh, Daniel Caesar, Giveon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Bryson Tiller. You know, these are big hitters. Trey Songz sometimes. J. Cole. J. Cole would be my third as a whole artist.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of music that I feel more, it's definitely J. Cole.
Yeah. He's also another one that, like, very similar to Joyner Lucas for me, is very, like, just goes off, tells the truth. It
feels so genuine when I listen to his music.
Yeah. It's like coming from his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I would listen to them. But, again, I don't know if I'd go to concerts unless they were, like, part of a set going to, like, this thing with lots of artists.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's just me being like, okay, I need to listen to all of their songs before I decide to.
Are you seeking discomfort?
Well, that's a big jump. Not at the moment, no.
And if you were to, what would it be?
It would be actually, like, doing the stuff I need to do.
Give me a better answer.
Being like, okay, so applying for places. Mine's literally with like what I'm doing in life. But eventually I feel like there's going to be a point where I'm going to be not sick of my fears, but where I'll be like, okay, now these are becoming a burden to me because they're holding me back in terms of roller coasters and things like that. Because I know me, like you said, why would you pay that much money if you're just going to sit on the side? I wouldn't. It was only because I had a free ticket that time. So this time around, say like all the fams going, like all the cousins, you all going somewhere, and it'd be like over 25 quid, over 50 quid to get a ticket. And I know for a fact I'm not going to go on rides. I might go for the company, but there's going to be a point where I'm like, okay, now I feel like I'm dragging everybody else down.
You are.
Fuck you. Yeah. But yeah, because I know when you want to go to like places like that and do things like that, you want to have people around you that want to do the same. And I'd literally go for like, not the carnival, but like, you know, the stuff on site, the experience, but not the roller coasters.
I just don't. To me, it sounds pointless because you're there, obviously, to be with your friends and your fam, but also you're all gonna experience something together. That's the main thing. So when we come out of it, we've all got same reference. Oh shit, that was mad. What? I don't know. That's how I look at it anyway.
I see that. But yeah, that would only be me on a water ride, no roller coasters. Yeah, and then there's also like the fear of heights. That's just like.
But you've said this before. It doesn't bother you. You don't really need to do anything about it right now.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm saying.
Is what
eventually, I'm gonna want to seek discomfort to get rid of them. So then that's not ever gonna be holding me back. But right now, I just don't care for them because I know it's not my priority.
Right.
It's not getting in the way of anything, and it's not a problem.
Leave it where it is.
Exactly.
Stay. Stay.
Yeah, exactly. But that's my thing. I think another thing would be, and I'm starting to discover this about myself, is because I'm so family oriented and like everywhere I go, it's either with a friend or a family, like doing a lot of things with people. When it comes to a point where I have to start doing things like completely on my own, when I'm talking about like taking flights to other countries and like talking big, that's when I'm gonna be like, oh shit, like I have to be responsible for myself in a place where I've not experienced being alone. Right. So like catching a flight on my own, I feel like I would be so stressed. Just the thought of like, okay, make sure this is the right gate, make sure you go into the right entrance, do all this, do all that, catch your flight, make sure you got your passport, all of this. And then that's just stress for like the journey to get to the bloody place that's going to get you to where you want to get to. So like to the airport. And then you get on your flight, you're good. You get off the flight, shit, where do I go?
Well, it's like every other thing that you do in public transport. Just follow the crowd. Yeah. Just because people will just be walking that way, just follow them. If you're in the right area, great. If not, I'm sure there'll be someone there when you're walking to help. Well, you'd hope to think that, but I guess I've not been on a flight for a very long time, so I don't know how it is now.
Yeah, and you've also never been on you've not been on a flight alone, have you?
I've been on it with friends, but not alone.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Just like, because it's a completely different experience, I feel.
Well, you've not experienced either, so we don't know. You can assume that it's going to be like that.
Yeah, or maybe it's more chill than ever because you get to do what you want.
Exactly. I think it's more like that because for the longest time I've been doing solo trips anyway, like around the UK. And it's always fun to do that for me anyway because I get to, I don't know, I enjoy that process of getting on a train. Once it's on, when you're on there, then you don't have to think about anything else.
Yeah. I have that too. I love my train journeys, solo journeys.
You know, and I like to make my life easier, so put timers on your train. Oh, you're supposed to get here at this time, so if you want to fall asleep, put a timer on just 5 minutes before you stop. Had a nice little fresh nap. You don't have to worry because you got an alarm on. And I'm sure you got music on as well. Fall asleep to the music. You know what I'm saying?
It's the best when, like, you know, your stop's the last stop. So like you'll just know when it stops, like fully.
Yeah.
That's it. You're there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. That's what I am excited for. Eventually, flying across the world, having my own solo trips, but also like going with the fam, everything, all of that. No stress, nothing to worry about.
I reckon this podcast will take us across the maps.
I reckon it will too. It's just about the how long it takes to get there. I feel
that's fine as long as we're enjoying this journey.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing this because I like conversations. I like listening to conversations.
Yeah.
And so why not? That's such a shitty answer, to be honest. I don't know. I started because I've always wanted to do a podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people when I've said like, oh, me and my brother started a podcast. They're just like, oh, that is so cool. They're like, I've always wanted to start one, but I've just never been brave enough to actually go at it or like try it or get a partner to do it with and things. I'm like, oh, well.
It's true because for the longest time I've been wanting to start it myself, just a solo one. But then I was like, it's easier to start with someone. And I run down a list of people that I thought I could do it with, but then that's me putting things on them. Like it's not a mutual thing, and obviously that's not fair. So then I'm like, okay. I remember we were in London when this happened. We were having a conversation, riffing.
It was you and Ritz that were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you asked him. You even said, because I remember I said, oh yeah, Hims, you wanted to start a podcast, and you mentioned something about you and Ritz or you and Dee and Ritz starting one. And then I remember in that moment you said, "Oh no!" Like even Ritz said, "Now, like we're too vulgar. Like we can't be talking in public. We can't release that." So
because everything that we'd say, if it's taken out of context, it's wrong.
Offensive.
So yeah.
Yeah, and so then I remember you were like, "Yes, but I still want to start one." And then you looked at me and went, "Would you want to start a podcast with me or something?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd be down." I mean, I was like, "Well, I'm going to do the behind the scenes no matter who you do it with anyways, for like the photography side, video side, all of that, recording side, editing side." So...
But not all of it.
Not all of it, of course. No, this was going to be like to help out and stuff.
Yeah.
And then eventually you were just like, okay, well, if you're going to do all that anyways, why don't you just be on the podcast as well, you know? Like, just go the extra mile.
Yeah.
And I was like, first, I don't mind. I'm good. Like, let's do it.
Why not, man?
But yeah, I'm glad I said yes, though, because had I said no, then in that moment, you would have just completely been like, okay, well, that's another person. Just like, no.
Yeah. I would have written it off. No, actually, I wouldn't have written it off because I was getting desperate now. At that point, I'm like, I'll take anyone.
Well, thanks. But also it was the fact that I wasn't hesitant, because I feel like if I was hesitant, you would have seen that and be like, okay, well, no, because it's not going to be like the experience you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
But so far it's been smooth sailing. It's been good.
It's been smooth sailing, yeah. I was just thinking about that. I was like, yeah. Yeah, it has. And I think it's because, again, like, we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves with this. You know, we're moving, like, days of recording, moving, you know, in and out of the week. And so it's all right. We make it work for us.
Yeah. And that's how it should be. It shouldn't be something that dictates your life.
Yeah.
Especially at this point, anyways.
Because that's what it's like right now, isn't it? Like, with me, for example, everything revolves around my work. Like, I have to maneuver my life outside of work around work. So
yeah,
and I guess 90% of everyone does that anyway. But it's not an ideal way of living, I feel. And there are other ways of living. It's just you've got to work harder at the things.
Do you see it as a restriction? Do you think?
What? Like
the fact that you have to revolve everything around your work.
Yeah, a little bit. But that's just a 9-to-5 job for you, isn't it?
True. At least you're getting paid at the end of the day.
That's true, but that's not a really good way of thinking about it, I think. Even though I'm in it, and even though I've complained a lot, but I just feel like I am grateful that I've got the job. However, you know, it's time to go.
Yeah, I think it's time to move on to bigger things. And then I'm going to be very happy when I can say that and be getting paid.
Yeah, that's cool. I am happy that you did the photography though. Something that's not generic. to the norm. Like, you could have been a mathematician for all I care. You could just done that, innit? And it would have been like a regular house. And nothing's wrong with that. People live their life and they're content with what they've got, and I love that and I appreciate that, to be fair.
Yeah. I feel like I limit myself with... Like, I had a really deep self-realization about myself recently, and it's like I'm the only one stopping me from being able to do the things I need to do and be the things I need to be, career-wise, and also, like, for my own enjoyment. What I mean by that is there's a lot, like, when I see things that I could be doing and see the fact that I'm not doing them for whatever reason, it sometimes gets to me, because I'm like, why didn't I just start doing that,
Yeah.
For example, like with the singing thing, I remember I was like, okay, well, in summer I'll have so much time. Feels like it's not even summer for me, because I'm doing so much at the same time. It's just...
Lou, I'll tell you now, if you want to do something, you'll find a way to do it. Like, there's nothing that's going to get in your way. But you have to have, like, you have to have the strongest why. I know we've talked about this already, but it's just, I think it's just so important to keep you pushing.
I think it's because I can see where... God damn it. I can see where that lifestyle would lead me. And I'm not sure if that's what I want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I want to risk it and go for it and see where this will lead me, what doors it will open for me, what opportunities will come, and then it's my choice to accept or deny? Or do I just want to not try at all? And thinking about it that way, it makes me think, okay, well then why don't I just give it a try? Like, so what if something comes from it, and so what if it doesn't? At least I tried it.
That's it.
So
you won't ever get that what if, man. I know we're going to go back on it, but let's not go back on it. We've already talked about it.
Yeah. It's just about when to start. And the best time is now. So. Yeah.
Best time is now. Yeah, man. Just one step a day.
Should we talk about Raksha Bandhan? Because it's today.
Yeah, fuck it. Happy Raksha Bandhan, first of all.
Happy Raksha Bandhan, everybody.
Gang shit. Where my rakris at? Where's my bling?
Where's my money at?
Shit. Bank is going to be skint by the end of this. Damn.
Oh, God.
Got too many sisters.
Too many sisters.
No, I appreciate it.
Oh. That's like when you feel lucky that you have more cousin brothers than cousin sisters. Because you get to...
That's true. You must get a lot of money around Raksha Bandhan, no? Damn. What is this money scheme?
It really is. Sometimes I do feel like it should be the other way as well. Like, it should go both ways, where if the sister's asking the brother to protect her, the brother should also be asking the sister to protect him. Because sisters protect their brothers, and the brothers don't realise it.
Yeah, it's true, but it's also hard for older brother to tell that to the younger sister. It doesn't work like that.
What about younger brother with the older sister? Or even sisters with sisters?
Yeah, that can work.
It should just be a sibling thing, I feel.
What do you mean? We're all siblings.
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. It shouldn't be based off of gender.
No, I just think that it's due to circumstances that it's a difficult one, because with brothers and sisters and all that stuff. Because not everyone has brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
That,
if you're an only child, you're probably, God damn it.
I know a few.
Yeah. Imagine they're just thinking, imagine how much money I could have got if only. It's not just about the money. I think it's just fun to have a day dedicated to being like, yay, here, have a mithai, have a lovely thread around your wrist. Now give me some money.
Have a sparkly one, here you go. Hey, have one that's just gonna stab you all the time, you bastard.
He's like, here you go, take this pain. Nah, but I think there's also like a whole side that the brothers don't see to it, unless they buy rakris as well, is where when you go out, especially when your mum has a brother, so normally the daughters go with their mothers, And you just see, like, all these females, like, in this massive Indian shop, just, like, looking at all these threads. Like, which one's the best one? And then, yeah, you just pick one. But the thing is, every year we go, without fail, we spend at least 15 to 25 minutes just looking. And this year has been very fortunate because you and Dad were there with us. So we were just like, okay, that one, done.
Nice.
Even that one took long though. We were there for like a good 5 to 10
Yeah,
minutes.
because I was holding this bloody carom board. And I was like, what the hell? So are we going to go now? Or...
Yeah. Imagine that process, but like 20 times longer.
Why? Because Mum can't decide?
Yeah, because she wants to get one that Mama will actually wear.
That's to be fair, it's going to be on, so might as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But yes, that's why we're going today as well. And we might be going to Satyam Shiram's house because
Wait, are we going places?
We have to.
I don't know.
There are females in the house.
The females have to, yeah.
To the brother's house.
Yeah, so I'm not going anyway. You guys can go.
What do you mean?
I'm chilling with Shiv. I already made my plans.
That's fair. You got plans. But yeah. I'm going out to get my peas.
Get your peas.
It's technically payday for me.
Shit. Payday, man.
That was funny when someone was like, oh, you must have lots of cousin brothers. So you must get like 50 quid from them each. And I'm just like, no.
Yeah, he's 20p. yeah, don't spend it wisely. 20p is a lot, you know. 21p sweets. Man, I heard they don't do them anymore. 1p sweets.
Oh my god.
That's peak times, you know.
That's really sad. I know that they do 10p and 5p sweets still, right? Like just the one singular. But they don't have the 1p sweets anymore. And I mean, inflation. Come on, can you blame them?
Inflation.
But yeah. I don't get like how are we supposed to solve that problem of inflation? And I say us as like us selective.
And at this point, I've completely gone out of conversation because I have nothing that I can say.
So you don't know?
Because I don't know.
I don't know either. That's annoying. I feel like we have so many issues to tackle, but it's not going to happen overnight.
But also, people forget that they have so many battles that they have to tackle in their own mind. I think that when you start concentrating on being able to not even fix, just understand you as a person, then things start to feel easier.
Yeah, I see that. Once you've sorted yourself out, you're able to help someone else.
Yeah, but it's also, you know, before I used to believe that if you're not okay and you're gonna help someone else with something, that you're gonna bring that person down. If you go in and you think that, okay, yeah, it'll happen. But if you go in and like be like, okay, you know what? I can't deal with whatever I'm doing right now, but let me help this person the best way I can. Okay, so question of the day is there another world?
I believe there are multiple universes. So yes, there is another world.
Okay. So that's cool. I can see how you interpreted that. How I interpret it is there another place, like another world? I'd say I can go into my mind. Like that's another world for me.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
You have your own escape within you.
Mm-hmm. I can really deep. Some things I can tell is bullshit. But then there are other things like genuine things that I believe is like, okay, cool. Yeah, it's a weird one, you know. Sometimes I always worry, like, why the hell am I, like, worrying about other people, what other people think of me? And then it's like, well, it's none of your business. Whether people talk about you or not, it's none of your business. Like,
that's true.
Well, not even talking, but like, just judging you. Because 9 times out of 10, people really didn't give a fuck. They just moved on with life. They're just doing their thing.
That's true.
It still happens every now and then, though. And that's okay.
Yeah, when you get judged. I feel like the way I have grown up with, like, not giving a fuck about what other people think, it helps to know when you're being judged, you know instantly that's a person you're not going to want in your life anyway. So why are you wasting your breath, your time, your effort to think about how that's making you feel, like how that person is making you feel? Because they don't deserve that time, and like they don't deserve that time that you're spending and all these feelings that are like being put out into the world with you being upset. They don't deserve that satisfaction of seeing that. So you just carry on with a smile, be nice if you want to be nice, ignore them if you want to ignore them. You know, that's completely up to you how you go about it.
Yeah,
but I've noticed, I literally just, I don't entertain it. I'm like, all right, cool. You don't like me? I don't need to like you. Awesome.
Yeah, cool.
And that's about it. Get on with life.
That's what it should be, to be fair. But that's me majority of the time. There are times I do feel like that sometimes, though. So
yeah,
it's okay.
Goes either way.
Yeah, no, it goes the better way more often than none.
That's good then.
Right. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we've got time for today.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you can, please like and subscribe to the channel.
And please share.
And please share if you like it.
Yes. Big if you like it.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you next week.